Can one of you scream into the mic before we start it so I know when to cut before?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, and welcome to the Bricked Up Show with me, Liam, aka Puddle. Are we doing the name?
You can do names.
Hi, I'm Liam, aka Mirror, joined by my co-host Will, aka The Lost One, and Ezra, aka Bottle.
Aww.
Today, we're going to be talking about the Collectable Minifigures Special. Take us away, Will or Ezra.
Hi, I'm Will or Ezra. I'm the host of Bricked Up.
I'm also in Bricked Up.
Apparently Michael Keaton is as well.
He couldn't make it to another episode, and that made me really sad because I miss him so much.
Oh my god. He apparently just killed himself.
I'm Ezra, and this is Bricked Up, and I think I should address the hiatus of Bricked Up, the Adult Lego podcast.
It was your fault, so.
It was my fault. I've had a bunch of exams and essays to write because I'm a university student. So I just didn't have the time to sit down and talk about Lego. But that's gone now. I'm back. We're all back. We've congregated in this Lego utopia we call Bricked Up. And take it away, Will. You beautiful white boy that's about 6 foot tall, has longish hair. He lives in Ontario. Will.
Okay, well, let's make it easy for him to edit then, shall we?
I'm the one with the banana shirt on the front. I feel like because if people listen to the podcast and they don't know us and they see the minifigures on the front, they don't know whose voice is coming out of which figure. I'm the one with the banana shirt and Frodo hair.
And Liam and
I'm the one with the sweater.
oh fuck! I was gonna keep it a mystery, but I'm the other one with the sweater.
Liam's the little fruity looking one. So
You kid, the minifigure doesn't look fruity.
well, I mean, compared to the Liam and Ezra figure.
The Will and Ezra figure.
Oh yeah, the Will and Ezra figure is not on the cover, but Will and Ezra's pretty cool. And
What?
Will and Ezra are pretty cool. Yeah, I agree.
no. Our fifth member, Will and Ezra.
Oh yeah, Michael Keaton couldn't come, and neither could Will and Ezra. He's out sick, so it's just us three again. He got COVID. Anyway, let's talk about some news, shall we? Let's get back in the swing of things, guys. Guess what?
What?
What's up?
Some new Lego Star Wars sets have been leaked by Lego themselves, so we're going to talk about them. Just like our friend who's no longer depressed, Just Too Good. Just Too Good, we love you, support you.
Let's all take a moment of appreciation for Just Too Good's happiness.
Yes. We apologize to Just Too Good because we have heard the recent news that he is racist.
No, he's not.
He's not racist. He's not racist.
Probably.
Well, last I checked, he said that the purple heads in I think it's the Chinese New Year set, I think he said the heads were goofy, and everyone in the comments was calling him racist. So, congrats.
Okay, congrats on Just Too Good as coming out as racist.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, you know what else makes Just Too Good happy? M&R's happiness, and the 501st Clone Trooper Battle Pack the new one has been revealed, and it looks okay. It's a battle pack. Who cares?
Yeah.
Just a battle pack.
What you drinking, Liam?
Sorry, I'm drinking tea today. A little bit of bourbon in it, just to loosen myself up for the podcast.
There we go.
Let's talk about the TIE Bomber. They haven't done one of these since 1999. Isn't that crazy?
And it looks badass.
I like this thing.
It does look nice.
It is gonna look good.
Will likes it especially. Will's been telling me how much he loves it.
Will, as a Lego cuck, Will, almost, are you gonna pick this one
up? As a real-life cuckold, Will, what do you think of the new Star Wars line?
Will, as a Lego cuck, are you going to finally pick up a set once for in your life and actually get the TIE Bomber? Because this looks badass.
I'm not sure. I don't. In all honesty, I don't think so. I don't indulge myself in Lego Star Wars very much, but that's not because I don't like it. I thought the UCS Razor Crest was badass. But I also am not made of cash, so I don't think I will, in all honesty. But that's not because of lack of cool.
I actually have a question. Well, because like if I want to buy a set, I'll just save up and get the set. Liam will buy sets. You never buy sets. What will be like one set that you actually are gonna buy and build?
Honestly, it really depends on the set. What I mainly look for is a price. Like I really wanted the Sanctum Sanctorum because I love me some Doctor Strange. But he that set was a bit out of my price range. So it has to be cool, but it also has to be affordable.
And nothing has sparked your interest.
Not at least recently.
Will, can I ask what the most recent Lego set you bought was?
Fuck, I can't even remember.
Well, you're the Lego cup.
I really am. I really am.
You need to be more like Mandar Productions, who filled his dying grandmother's house with thousands and upon thousands of dollars worth of Chinese plastic of little Star Wars character.
Swedish plastic.
No, all their factories are in China now, unfortunately.
Doesn't matter. They're still Swedish. Because, like, the original guy...
They're not. They're from Denmark, aren't they?
I thought they were Swedish. It's like IKEA. IKEA and Lego go hand in hand.
No, it's Denmark. They're Danish.
Don't get mad.
I'm not mad.
Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me.
And that's where they were keeping his grandma's corpse.
Oh, my God. That's like that movie with Jack Black, Bernie. Do you guys know that movie?
Sanders?
Everybody was kung fu fighting. That one?
No. The one where like he plays like some weird guy that takes after an old woman, and then the old woman like gets demanding and kind of feely with him, and then he kills her, and then Matthew McConaughey arrests him. Nobody knows Bernie. He was a real guy.
No, I was referencing the YouTube video where they keep the man keeps his dead grandmother outside and he kisses her on the lip.
And he kisses her.
We'll put that video up right now.
I think it's still on YouTube. There's a deaf guy like talking to his grandmother, like his grandmother's Evil Dead corpse outside in his backyard, and then he kisses her at the end. It's fucked up.
It's horrifying.
It's really cool.
Like that Obey the Walrus video with the super...
What's that? Oh.
It's like that... Yeah, it's like that super skinny guy dressed as like a dancer or a ballerina, and it's like and then they have like the villain from Star Fox 64. I mean, this is a real human being, so I don't think we should say "ugh" to a real human being.
It's a creepy video. It's objectively creepy. It's not my problem. It's not my fault.
I've heard the name Obey the Walrus, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. I've seen the video where the man's eating soup and the two mascot creatures come up behind him and just like
I never found that one scary because it always felt so fake. The one video
What's that one called?
I don't know, but it's like
probably soup.
Funko Pop soup or something like that because the guys look like Funko Pops.
They do. They really do.
Funko Pop soup video. You'll find it.
What about I have the body of the pig?
I don't know that one.
The title of this episode, Funko Pop soup video.
Funko Pop soup video. I like that. What about that video where it was that guy and he's like, "Hi, Craig. I just found a girl at the mall and we really hit it off and we bought a bottle of jewelry because you know how girls are." And then he cuts to like her in the basement screaming, and then he like goes into the room. Didn't you know that video?
No.
He kind of looks like Liam if Liam was overweight.
I am overweight.
No, you're not overweight.
Liam, you're beautiful. You are beautiful
No
in
matter
every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down.
Oh, but Will, what's the topic of the show? Can I just ask?
Minifigures.
Minifigure Monday. It's Minifigure Monday.
Or as we should probably say,
it's not even Monday.
Or as it's more appropriate for our... No, I never mind. Cut that out.
You didn't say anything bad.
I was going to.
This episode's all about minifigures. We're like, what's that YouTube channel that got taken down by Lego?
The Brick Show.
We're like the Brick Show with the minifigure wall, because that's us today. Because we're talking about Lego Boy.
I fucking hate that the minifigure wall. It's like the ugliest shade of green I've ever seen, and they're like shittily sticked on with sticky tack, and they're all like falling off. And the guy's like got sweat stains in his armpit, and he looks like he hasn't showered in a week. Sorry.
The Brick Show.
Sorry, Brick Show.
Sorry, Brick Show. If you want to come on the Bricked Up the Adult Lego podcast, be our guest.
Be our guest, but please shower first.
Oh my god.
I don't care which of you comes on because you both look the exact same.
I didn't know there were two guys.
There are two of them, yeah.
Yeah, there's two guys, and I don't think they're brothers, but they look identical to each other.
There's the bearded one, and then there's the one with the long hair that has the minifigure wall, and he's the one that doesn't look showered. But I like the guy that talked about the Lego leaks that got the account taken down was the bearded one.
So you're telling me that they're like the Green Brothers of Lego?
Yes, they're the Green Brothers of Lego, but
They're like the Fine Bros.
oh,
As in, they both look a little bit weird.
and nothing alike as well. Like the Fine Brothers don't look alike at all.
Yes, they kind of do.
No, they do not.
Maybe genetically, but like the way that they appear, not at all.
Yeah, their style is completely different.
Kids react to Obey the Walrus. Sorry.
Kids react to Funko Pop Soup video.
Kids react to Bricked Up the Adult Lego podcast. But in Lego, here's a fun fact about Lego Minifigure Series 1. The very first Lego minifigure ever created for the set or whatever is a racist interpretation of as Tribal Hunter is the very first minifigure. I hate that one. I don't like that one. It's racist, Lego.
That one sucks.
That one does suck. Series 1 altogether kind of sucks.
Are we going down the list and ranking every Lego minifigure?
No, I'm just highlighting I'm highlighting Series 1 right now because, it's the one started it all, and then I think we should go into our favorites. That's what I'm taking from this.
Okay.
Or we could go through each series, but just spend a little bit of time on it.
That's a good idea as well. I think that's a good idea. I like that one better. What about you, Will?
That might make it less scatterbrained.
Mm-hmm.
And we can say which ones we have and whatnot.
Yeah, what about you, Will?
Sorry, I'm eating wheat thins. I like Lego.
All right, but Series 1 altogether kind of sucks, guys. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to put it out there.
And I had the worst figure, which is the skater guy. Probably the worst one of the set.
I was going to say he's the worst one.
I had two of him and no one else. I had two skater guys, and I didn't get a single other one. So I just said, fuck this.
I don't know. Isn't there? I don't have a reference, but isn't there a police officer that's just the exact same one you would get in City?
No.
Will, you need a reference.
Will, I sent the link. I sent the link. He's eating wheat thins, guys.
He's actually eating wheat thins.
I had.
Fuck off! I didn't eat today.
I had 3 of these figures. Oh no, I had 4. Sorry, I had the Super Wrestler, the Ninja, the Spaceman, and the Forestman, and that was it. And I think those are actually the best in the series. If I'm just skimming.
That Forestman goes for a lot now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I got any.
You didn't get any Series 1?
I don't think I got any CMF figures until Series 4.
Whoa.
Okay, well, you can eat your wheat thins for the next 15 minutes, and me and Ezra will talk about Series 1 through 3.
Let's skip to Series 2. Series 2 was a big step up, in my opinion.
I agree. Flat out.
And they used...
Should we read off all the figures so everyone at home knows?
No!
Okay, you guys, if you're watching, you should have a PDF file of all the Lego minifigures series and follow along with us, like how God intended it.
If you're watching, you should have every minifigure from the series.
Exactly, in order of release and which one came first in the line. Okay, because we're on to Series 2.
This is for AFOL. Okay,
this is for
they
AFOL.
do their research.
They know.
This isn't a casual podcast.
Yeah,
people know these series by heart by now.
100%.
Exactly.
But the vampire was really cool. Brings me back to Monster Fighters, which is an amazing line of Lego sets I never bought. And overall, I think the vampire is my favorite figure in this line. The cop is in series 2. Will you were one off?
Okay.
I had the cop,
Fuck the cop.
the traffic cop.
I hate the cop so much because
Fuck cop.
that is the exact same cop that you would get from like a city set.
Yeah, what's special about him? Nothing.
I had the witch. I like the witch.
Liam loves the witch.
I had the feral guy, possibly racist again. Oh, the Mexican guy's definitely racist.
The Mexican
this
guy is
time.
definitely racist.
No,
Let's
okay.
point out the.
What?
Hold on. What do you mean, Will? What do you mean, no?
Sorry. No. Oh, I wasn't arguing the racistness.
Oh, okay.
The first CMF figure that I ever got was the Explorer.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was the soccer player, but I thought wrong.
I had the Explorer.
I think I only had the mime in this line, which was really cool because it came with 3 minifig heads.
Yeah, I think the mime's my favorite, actually.
I think of the vampire and the mime.
I don't like when an accessory implies that you have to swap it out with a body piece.
Why?
Why?
Because then it doesn't feel like an accessory. It feels like another part. I appreciate what they were doing because, mimes have to be expressive and that's all they could really give the mime to work with.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I don't know, because then you can't like store them anywhere without it looking like he's keeping heads.
He could.
I'm sorry, Will. I'll send an email.
Yeah, we'll send an email for a. When did this come out? 2010 for a 12-year-old line for a 12-year-old series. We'll get that fixed for you.
All right, thank you.
Is that okay?
Thank you.
Okay. But I also do kind of agree with Will here, though, because I do understand what they did with the expressiveness, but they should have gave him at least a podium or something like that. Because mine's used podiums and stuff,
Well, true, but this was just series 2.
Yeah, I mean, you can't expect much.
They
didn't know what they were getting into.
We had the mime, which is a good figure, but we also had the surfer dude, who's just a guy with shorts on. That's not very collectible, is it, Lego?
And the cop, and that random cop.
Well, he's shirtless, so if you wanted to,
yeah, you could you could give him a burger piece, and he could be that David Hasselhoff.
Yeah. Cum jar figure.
Okay.
Series 3.
Series 3, which they really stepped up their game for. I will admit.
Oh yes.
And I kind of have a controversial take with Series 3, if you'll indulge me.
I'll indulge.
Yeah.
The best figure in this line is not the gorilla suit guy, but the rapper. I love that rapper figure
Why?
so much.
Why?
He's iced out. He has a golden microphone, golden hat with a minifigure on it, and he comes with 2 accessories, which the mine comes with 0 according to Will. So Will also has to agree with me on this. It's the best figure in the line, 100%, 100%.
He's like a juggalo. I like him. He's kind of like a juggalo.
Yeah,
I do enjoy him. All right, I gotta give points to the fisherman because of that piece.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say the fisherman's my favorite.
Wow.
But other than that, I would say I do like the rapper. I also like the space alien. I just like alien.
My least favorite figure in this line is the fisherman.
Really?
I didn't like that figure. I think he looks. I think he looks stupid.
Oh my God.
I don't like the fishing pole, and honestly, it reminds me of somebody who would tell you that they have Lego Dimensions at home, and you'd go there and they would just have the Lego Fisherman collectible series minifigure on the Lego Dimensions podium and act like they can play the game.
And they can't.
They can't.
And he sneezes on his hands, shows you his gross snot hands, and then his father comes in, who just happens to look exactly like the fisherman, starts beating him in front of you while he has guests because he didn't, quote unquote, do the trash 3 times. You only have to do the trash once, so I didn't even know what he was talking about.
I don't know who the trash refers to.
I don't know either.
Me neither, but I don't know. I don't like that guy. I don't like the fisherman.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I think the pilot is worse. I love that goggle piece. That has always been like a favorite of mine. Just like the pilot. But he doesn't come with an accessory. He comes with a backpack.
I had the pilot as well. For my first for the first 6 series of these things, I got the worst luck, and I had the worst figures for each series?
I would get my dad to feel the figures because I was horrible at it, and he was like, "This one's the stupid monkey. This one's the monkey," and I was like, and I opened it up, and it was the monkey. And
then you said, "Dad, it's called the Native American chief."
Oh my god,
No, come on.
that was. But anyways, as a wrap on Series 3, the samurai was cool. I like the samurai. These lines, like these minifigure lines, if you look back at the sets, the original sets that came out later down the line, they kind of take bits of these custom minifigures, like that alien, obviously. Space Police is referenced or something, or like a predecessor to Series 3. And then the Mummy and the Vampire in the previous line, that's Monster Fighters. So it's really cool looking back. Also, why have we not mentioned how the tennis player is the worst one?
Yeah.
Fuck the tennis player.
That's so boring.
I hate sport figures that like just wear white outfits.
No, she's kind of hot.
Okay, yeah, she has rockin' tits and a booty like Pow, but I don't like how it's just like a normal person with a tennis racket. I think the figures should look nice on their own, and the accessory should just be that, an accessory. The accessory shouldn't make the figure.
Also, it's called tennis player. It's not even an athlete. It's like a tennis player. So like it could be
like a high school amateur.
Hold on, not high school because you just called them hot. So let's not say high school. Let's say not high school.
Those were disconnected comments.
No, they can't be. But overall, I really liked the Series 3. I think it's the best out of the first 3.
I'd have to agree.
We've spent a lot of time on this series, so we should move on. But just a quick shout out to the sumo wrestler. Just fantastic. Big fat belly.
That body piece is like used throughout time, and also like that waist piece is also used because it's like he's basically naked, so you could just make like naked people, which is wonderful. But anyways,
I can say I've used that sumo wrestler in a number of custom experiments.
Series 4 is when I really started collecting these figures. I don't know about Will you also started this series really focusing?
Technically, I started at season 2, but from what I remember, it was the soccer player. Yes, I had a few of these figures. The Musketeer, I had the Punk Rocker, I had the soccer player, the sailor, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
So I actually have a funny story about Series 4. So I was still a child. We were all still children, and I still believed in the Tooth Fairy because I don't know how old I was, but I still believed it. And I lost my last tooth, and all I asked for was the Mad Scientist figure in Series 4. And my parents came home from wherever they were, and they sat me down, and they said, "Listen, the Tooth Fairy's not real, and we couldn't feel for the Mad Scientist." So here we got you 2 packs. Hopefully the Mad Scientist is in here. But yeah, the Tooth Fairy's not real. It was always us. So I opened them up, and out came 2 werewolves.
No.
And that was possibly the worst day of my life. But the werewolf is a really cool figure retrospectively, but it wasn't what I wanted.
I like
Ezra lost his innocence and he lost his fucking scientist, man.
I like that most kids just eventually learn that on their own, but you backed your parents into a corner to the point where they just had to come clean.
Yeah, they had to. they had to sit me down and tell me.
I'd say, listen, you made us do this.
Yeah, like I never had Santa, right, or the Easter Bunny, so I really only had the Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy.
So that's the one I believe.
I must have sucked because it's inevitable you're going to run out of teeth to fall out.
Yeah. So it was one or the other, and my parents just cut their losses. But this series is pretty good. I like the punk. I like all the horror like icon, like Mad Scientist, Frankenstein, Werewolf. Those are really good, but I would say my favorite figure in this line is the fucking what's his name? Viking. I really like that Viking figure. It's cool as hell.
I think the Viking's my least favorite.
What? Wait, so you like the Viking less than Street Skater? The dude looks like a nerd.
No, Street Skater is the worst one.
Street Skater.
But I think this one is extremely easy, to say the best. It's Kimono Girl.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Followed shortly by the Gnome.
No.
Gnome.
I like the gnome. I also like the monster.
The monster, the royalty-free.
Hazmat guy.
The royalty-free monster.
Hazmat guy is the best one.
He's
I'm
cool.
sorry.
I like Hazmat Guy a lot.
Take whatever I said back. The Hazmat guy is the best one because he has fear in his eyes. It's like Chernobyl.
This episode is in memoriam of Hazmat Guy.
I want to fuck the sailor.
On to Series 5, which this is another great series. What happened to... Like, we're going to get later down the line to these horrible series that LEGO did, but these first 5 are wonderful.
To be fair, I don't think it gets worse than Series 1.
I think it gets worse than Series 1.
There are some shit series.
Okay, we'll have to jog my memory. But this one's good.
My favorite figure is the clown by far.
I like the clown.
It has everything you want. He's short.
Yeah, that's about all you want, really.
I love the clown. But
Yeah.
my favorite has got to go to Lizard Man.
Lizard Man's become classic.
This series is so great to me. I really like the character design. Everything looks all ripe and cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like they were at their most variety for me. I'd have to say it's my favorite of the series.
This is one of the best.
Yeah, they had the gangster figures also super cool.
Gangster, my favorite is probably the Gladiator or even the Cave Woman, just because her expression is so expressive.
I like the detective because of their hat piece.
Mm-hmm.
But this series is not perfect.
We have the snowboarder.
We have to look. No, we also have the fitness instructor.
Yeah, get rid of her.
I had 6 of those because I kept on feeling them wrong. I hate.
They're pretty easy to feel.
You're telling me you felt 5 fitness instructors? You were like, all right, this one's the one.
Yeah, I kept on messing up. I hate the fitness instructor. The zookeeper is cool, though. I do like that one. It has a little monkey piece. I think that was the first time we saw the monkey piece.
Yeah.
All right, fuck, marry, kill. Evil dwarf, fitness instructor, gladiator.
Okay, here's mine. Since you need protection if you're at home, you need the evil dwarf to marry. We're going to kill the fitness instructor. And who's the last one?
Gladiator.
I'm fucking the gladiator. That's what I have to do.
I'm going to marry the Gladiator for obvious reasons. I'm going to kill the dwarf because it would just be easy. Because he's small. And I'm going to fuck the fitness instructor once and never call her back.
Damn.
Liam, we are on the same page, my friend.
Damn.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will.
No evil dwarf love here. That's hard to hear.
I like the evil dwarf as a friend, as a drinking buddy, but I don't want to fuck him or marry him.
I'm not going to marry someone who has the word evil in their name.
Oh, yeah. True. But just think about it. Maybe he's called the evil dwarf by his friends, but he's misunderstood, okay?
Maybe it's his actual name.
Yeah, maybe his first name is just Evil.
Evil Jim Dwarf.
And like his parents hated him. But he just loves fun, and he's a rom-com kind of guy.
He likes long walks on the battlefield.
On the battlefield as he slays his enemies who just want like freedom and peace for all. He's just a nice guy altogether. And that's why
as he slays his enemies, the good dwarves.
Why did they do an evil dwarf before a good dwarf?
They actually weird. Because he could just fight the clown.
That's a good point. Because the clown's the good dwarf.
The clown is the good dwarf. That's why.
No, do you have to cut that out?
No. You don't have to cut that one out.
No, Liam, we've been cutting you out enough.
On to Series. Series 6
okay.
is insane as well.
I had a bunch of these.
I had none of the good ones, but I had the Highland Battler, which sucked. I had the only one I wanted when I was a kid. Actually, guess. Look at them and guess.
The leprechaun. No, the robot. The
The one that I wanted was the robot.
No, actually, it was Lady Liberty. Probably.
Liam is Lady Liberty. Will, you say?
I don't know. Shit, this is a really good series.
This is hard to pick because I know you like New York, robots, aliens, and leprechauns.
I'm gonna say those 4 things, but I'm also gonna throw in my wild card as
guys.
a Minotaur.
So Minotaur I had, and I love that figure. But the one that I didn't have that I've always wanted is Sleepyhead.
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 I had
rules.
Sleepyhead.
Why did you want Sleepyhead? I like him.
I love that hairpiece.
Yeah, I think
I've always loved that hairpiece.
that's a pretty common one now, but I think that was new for him.
Yep.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, because that's kind of like, okay, so my hair, I don't really have a hairstyle per se. I have kind of outlandish hair. And when I was a kid, I always wanted that hairpiece because I thought, kind of looks like my hair. So I really wanted it, but I never got it.
I remember once I bought 4 packs at once, and that was really exciting of this series. And
It's all the
2 of
fitness
them
instructor.
You got 4
I wish.
fitness instructors in Series 6.
I'm glad it wasn't, but it wasn't any better. I got 2 Highland Warriors,
I'm sorry.
and two flamenco dancers, which are the weakest
I
figures.
like the Highland Warrior.
Yeah.
I had him. I also had the Gladiator, not the Gladiator, the Roman Soldier, and the Minotaur. That Roman Soldier is still one of my favorite figures to this day that I own.
Really?
Yeah, that's just because I'm a history person.
I really like that Minotaur figure. I think that's my favorite one of the series right now as we speak.
I think my favorite's got to be that robot.
That's a good pick.
I like
That's a good pick.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
Will Smith, official Will Smith figure.
iRobot, yeah.
The genie.
Oh,
And the robot.
and the robot,
And
the
iRobot.
Shit.
And Wild Wild West. Sorry.
Shit, and the alien from Men in Black.
Oh my God, series. Okay, I'm sorry, but series 6 is the Will Smith line. That's just it's the Will Smith line.
Sorry for yelling.
But the worst figure in the series
in New
is
York. Probably he was in New York.
concrete jungle where things are made of, dude. Like he made that song. He wrote that.
Well, he didn't, but close.
But my least favorite figure of the line is by far the skater girl. Lego should just stop trying to make cool.
I like her.
What?
I think it's the Space Woman is the worst one. I think Skater Girl's cute. She's like goth.
Yeah, but they reuse that skateboard piece so much, even with Bart frickin' Simpson.
Bart Simpson has a skateboard, doesn't he not?
Yeah, but he's the only cool skater guy.
I'd say the worst is actually the Highland Battler, because if you weren't aware that his name was Highland Battler, you could be like, oh, it's the guy with the sword. What could you tell? What could you tell me?
It's Braveheart. It's supposed to be Braveheart, right?
Don't look like fucking Braveheart.
It don't look like Mel Gibson.
It does. He's got a kilt on. It looks like Mel Gibson on the phone.
No.
Drunk. Doing a rant.
Anyways, on to Lego minifigure series 7.
Series 6 is my favorite now.
Series 6 is your favorite? I think my favorite's still series 4, as of right now.
I don't know. I
have the goldfish memory. I'm sorry.
I think series 6. I think that is the most consistent, like, good figures. That's mine, baby.
I feel like to have a good series, you need like every single figure needs to be something cool to be able to be like, okay, I got this one, whatever. It's not the one I wanted, but it's this one. And I think if you were looking at that,
yes,
series 6 is close, but just based on Highland Battler, Gator Girl, and Intergalactic.
I like Highland Battler.
Okay, well you're Mel Gibson. You're a Mel Gibson fan and supporter.
I'm not. I just like I like his shield. I'm sorry.
But I think, if I'm being honest, Series 7 has basically no misses.
Almost.
Hold on. Hold the phone.
I'm being serious. No misses.
I think I think there's a number of misses here.
I'll look at some of the least popular figures in Series 7, and I'll tell you why it's one of the best. The bride piece, that was the first time there was the hairpiece that you could stick the tiara in, as well as the veil. That's cool. They haven't used the veil again, but it's cool. The swimming champion has the gold medal. Badass. She's a winner. She's an actual athlete. Okay. And Jungle Boy comes with a knife and a monkey.
He's gonna kill that monkey.
He's gonna kill and eat that monkey.
He's gonna cut the monkey's head off.
I don't think there's any misses. There's no misses in this line whatsoever.
I can tell you right now, I had the what's that guy? What is the stunt guy?
Daredevil.
A daredevil. I do not.
I thought you said stump guy, like a tree.
Stump guy, yeah. Classic.
I don't like the daredevil.
What? It's Evil Knievel, though.
You're fucked for that. You're fucked for that.
What am I supposed to do with him?
Put him on a motorcycle.
I don't like him. I don't want
You're
him.
wrong.
I had him. I don't want him.
You know, I'm not even gonna let you talk about Series 7. What do you think, Will?
I mean, it is good. I think there are far better good figures than there are bad ones. I'm not crazy about swimming champion.
I'm interrupting. There's only 3 good figures here.
You're a liar and a fool.
I'm not. I'm based and epic.
No.
I'm not a fan of Viking Woman either.
Fuck Viking Woman.
You wish.
Evil Knight, though, with the boar on his shield. Yeah, you do wish. But Evil Knight with the boar on his shield, badass.
Poseidon,
Badass.
bagpipe player, Aztec warrior, melt the rest of them into a big ingot. Fuck them. Fuck all of them.
I'll take Hippie. I like Hippie.
My God.
Don't fuck Little Red Riding Hood. She's a mom.
Yeah, but Bunny guy, okay, he's cool as well. And Jungle
I don't
Boy.
want an official Pamper Chew Lego figure. I don't need him. We'll put in a picture of Pamper Chew.
Oh, fine.
On to Series 8, which, oh my God, this one's also really good. Everything about it is cool. I don't think they should have made a Conquistador figure, though.
Why?
Why?
I just don't think they should have, in my opinion. Less Conquistador makes a happier boy, and I don't really like that guy. But other than that, this one's also badass. They redid a football. Didn't they do a football player in a previous series? Series 4, I think.
Who knows?
I'm gonna say a controversial thing. I of course I do really like this series. I think there are little to no misses here.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite of the figures, and this is a strange one. I really like Businessman. He just reminds me of
That's my favorite too.
I like Businessman.
He reminds me of old London.
Yeah, he's cool. He works with a gangster too. He could be like the higher up gangster guy, and the little other gangster guy does his bidding. I love how Lego does these sequel figures almost. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that like the businessman is the mob boss.
I think he's a mob boss. I think he's
I think he's the accountant for the mob.
Or he's like the strangers on a train guy, you know, where they talk about like, oh man, I wish I could kill this person. They're like, oh man, I wish I could kill this person. I'll do that for you. Oh yeah, I'll do that for you. And then the gangster actually kills the person, and then the businessman is forced into it. Like that's what I love about the businessman. He's so versatile, but also so succulent and sexy. But Santa, guys, Santa.
Oh, dude,
Man-Bat,
yeah.
actor.
Which is Shakespeare. But Will, do you like this figure? I'm asking you, do you like this figure?
Which one?
The actor.
I like the actor.
Like for the time, at least, I would say he's probably one of my favorites. You know, you don't see that hairpiece used very much anymore, and he comes with a skull.
But the accessory.
Since then, they've done an official Shakespeare.
Yeah, for the Lego minifigure for the Lego movie line, which was also badass.
That is true. Actually, we'll get back to that. But I don't know. I like the actor. I think he's kind of cute. He's not my favorite. But I think they could have picked worse.
So what's your favorite figure then?
Businessman.
Oh yeah, you said that. My bad. What, Liam?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this series either, and I'm not gonna start a fight over it.
Wow.
but I don't. I like. Listen, I like about half of them. I'll say that.
What about the scuba diver?
He's on that half.
What don't you?
But again, the sports figures. I'll tell you why. I think I just have a grudge against this one because there are a lot of good figures, and I ended up with 2 DJs.
Oh, true. I'd get mad too. I
just have a grudge and a pirate.
The pirate's cool.
Yeah, but when you got like the lederhosen guy and you end up with the pirate, it's still disappointing.
But he's the first minifigure with a hook for a hand, which is really badass.
I don't think that's true.
I'm gonna say.
I think you're making this up.
I'm gonna say it's true.
Well, you can say it's true, but
you convinced me. So.
The pirate in Series 8 is the first official Lego minifigure, and he's really cool.
You convinced me. So
there we go. But can we're gonna skip by the Olympic series because that's stupid.
Yeah.
The Olympic series, which is the next one on this list, and we're just going to go straight to Series 9. I think we have to start. Like, is there anything really cool about Series 9 that we really have to talk about, or can we just skip to Series 10? Because we have so much to talk about Series 10.
Let's do the spark notes. Like,
yeah,
I like the chicken guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
Cyclops is cute. It's kind of this one kind of shows its flaws, I think.
But I really like the policeman.
I like this one. Policeman's cool.
You like this one over Series 8?
Yeah.
Wow.
But this is just because I like the historical figures the most when it comes to this, and this has a lot of them, and that's all I'll say.
I like
but there are some weak ones here. The plumber.
I like the fortune teller because she comes with tarot cards. I think that's a cute print.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Good and Evil is really cool.
But yeah, this one's meh.
But this one's okay. I think.
But 10
is crazy. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Mr. Gold. We all know it's Mr. Gold.
No.
What is Mr. Gold?
Mr. Gold came out in this series.
Yeah, he is. But why'd you count down?
Because Mr. Gold is the figure of the century.
Fuck Mr. Gold.
Yeah.
Are you being serious? You guys don't like Mr. Gold?
Yes.
I like the design of Mr. Gold. I think it's a cute figure that they made for like the 10th series and all that. But I do understand why people hated it because, like, yeah, they got cheated out of Mr. Gold.
Super rare chase figure that just ended up being scalped by dozens of people, and you couldn't get the series.
And just too good.
Yeah.
But other than Mr. Gold, which I will defend, Mr. Gold and Mrs. Gold.
Yeah.
they're a happy couple, and I love them, and they're wonderful.
Wait, we can't just mention Mrs. Gold and not.
I don't remember
Mrs. Gold. What can I say?
You've backed yourself.
We can move on from Mrs. Gold.
We can move on.
Her.
If people want to hear about Mrs. Gold, they'll let us know. But right now, we're not mentioning anything about Mrs. Gold. But other than Mr. Gold and Mrs. Gold, the figures in this line are meh.
Really? I like this one again.
I do like this one a little bit. Oh,
I'll admit that I'm biased when there's a handful of figures that I love. I kind of just love the whole series.
I'm the same.
The only one I really like,
because Medusa.
The only one I really like is
Medusa and the Soldier.
The Soldier sucks.
The Soldier isn't that good.
I'm talking about the Roman general.
I'm aware.
Oh.
Both.
I like him.
Both the Revolutionary.
I never had him, but I like him.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
Tomahawk Warrior is cool.
Which one are you talking about?
The Roman.
Oh. Yeah, that one's okay as well. I had a bunch of those, but the Sad Clown is the best one.
I had the Sad Clown. He's the
Mime's brother. That's
a historical figure. That's a
no, not really.
Pyro. Periot. That's a type of clown from the 16th century.
Ooh.
Sorry.
But overall, if Series 10 was completely evaporated from the world, would anybody miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a little.
Really?
Sexy Sailor, Sad Clown, Medusa.
True, that Medusa hairpiece is really cool, but I don't know. Nothing is fun about this wave except Mr. and Mrs. Gold.
Before moving on to Series
11.
let's have a word from our sponsor! As the hosts of the #1 LEGO podcast, we've decided to do something that no podcast hosts have ever done before. We made a bank. Come on down and switch to our bank. Banked Up, the adult bank. You make money, give it to us. Now, yes, we do take 50% of your income, but let's not dwell on that. That just kind of kills the mood for everyone. Here at Banked Up, we get your money and we hold it for you, and we'll give it back to you if you want. But only that half of it. Give us a call at 505. I'm going back to 505.
Sorry, there was an Amber Alert, guys.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry. That was an Amber Alert.
Welcome back from the ads.
Welcome back from the ads.
There was an Amber Alert.
That ad was really, really weird and wacky, but I loved it all the same. Series 11 is when I feel like it really started to fall off.
Really? Again, I like this one.
I don't know.
Series 11 had some good figure. Pretzel Girl, we have to talk about Just Too Good. Remember, Just Too Good wanted to fuck this figure.
Very strange.
And he made his fans draw fan art of him and the Pretzel Girl dating.
I don't know how I feel about that.
On to Series
But aside
12. Sorry, Will, keep going.
You mean on to Series 11? Did we? Oh, fuck, we were just doing Series 11. I was reading it wrong. Let me elaborate. I like the welder. I like the Yeti. Gingerbread Man's kind of cute. And that's it.
I wanted the Tiki guy a lot. Tell you what, I really, really wanted that Scarecrow. And I never got him.
I do like the Scarecrow.
I also wanted the Scarecrow. I like how they gave the female robot boobs.
That's interesting. Yeah, why doesn't Just Too Good want to fuck that thing?
Yeah, why doesn't he get his fans to draw that?
Yeah,
why did they give her boobs?
I don't know. It's funny.
It's so weird.
It is like it's got makeup. It's like a little cum bot. I don't like it.
Yeah,
that thing makes me uncomfortable.
This series has a lot of sequel figures though, which I like a lot. Again, the Constable, Policeman. They have the Elf for Santa.
Evil mech
for Hero Mech. Sax.
Even the Pretzel Girl is a sequel.
Yeah.
To the Lederhosen guy.
I had the scientist.
And Grandma and Grandpa. I
had the scientist, and I was so upset because I think that's the worst figure to get out of all of them.
I like her. I think the Mountain Climbers works.
I don't know, because the scientist kind of just looks like a doctor, and I was a city kid, so I had a bunch of doctor figures already.
I think the diner waitress is the worst one.
Nah.
Constable's cool.
Now we're in 2014, guys, with the release of the Lego Movie. Here comes the Lego Movie minifigure series. There's some crazy ones.
I think it's kind of cute overall. I don't think the selection's that great, because what they were just trying to do exclusives of characters that hadn't already been in Lego Movie sets.
Yeah, this was just kind of like what was on the cutting room floor for the sets just from the movie.
It feels like they're just like, well, let's make some figures from movie characters and sell those, and that's what they do.
I'm not crazy about this,
guys. Shakespeare, Abraham Lincoln.
Exactly, those were the only two good ones.
Panda Suit Guy.
Oh, Panda Suit Guy is good. I had one.
Mr. Business, not on regular Mr. Business.
I like the Wear My Pants guy because I just think that's not funny, and it's like a.
But you shouldn't like the accessory, Will, because then you're a hypocrite about the mime.
You're a hypocrite.
No, I think that accessory fit because it ties into his name, and he's looking for his pants. I also think that's just a cute little novelty because, it's a one-off joke from the movie, and they.
You know what? I think I had nostalgia for this series, but now that looking back, I think I actually agree with you guys, which I hate to say.
Yeah, funny. I think that too because I had a bunch of these guys, even though I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah, I had all of them.
I think I had at least half.
But Will, what's the next minifigure series?
Okay. All right. This is Will's corner.
Will's corner. Da 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 da. Will's corner.
More than meets the eye. As we've mentioned in the past, my area of expertise.
It's weird that you chose the Transformers ending rather than anything related to The Simpsons. But continue.
No, it's because Will's corner. The way Liam said it kind of sounded like he was saying Transformer.
Oh, true.
Will's corner. Anyway, my area of expertise, yes, it is the Simpsons figures. We will get on to series 2 eventually of that. But the first series, I had nearly all of them. I was only missing Mr. Burns and Chief Wiggum. And I remember how depressed I was when my dad, because my dad and I, we would collect them. That was a big thing for us. And we got one pack one day where like, this has to be Mr. Burns or something like that. And then we opened it and it was Krusty the Clown. And I remember my heart sunk.
I'm sorry, Will.
I'm sorry.
I had 2 Mr. Burns.
I had like a ton of Mr. Burns.
I'm so upset now.
I got most of these guys as well.
I had all of them. I collected all of them. I was able to because I love The Simpsons and everything, so I managed to get them all. Because this was around the time when me and my mom really were into that game, Simpsons Tapped Out. And my mom went crazy on that game, and so did I. And we loved The Simpsons, and we collected them all. And my favorite figure of this line, Will, unfortunately, it is Krusty the Clown.
I have nothing against Krusty. I think he's a great figure, but it was just the context of getting.
I just feel bad.
I
feel bad for you.
Thank you.
Well, Liam, what about you? I'm gonna guess that you don't really like this line.
I did at the time because I loved The Simpsons when I was collecting these. I'm kind of out of The Simpsons now, but it's a good series. I just don't care about The Simpsons anymore. I am sad I never got Itchy and Scratchy. I got the mouse, whichever one that is, but I never got the cat, which I like better.
I think that that the Simpsons series is the ideal series for when you're making licensed CMF
Agreed.
figures.
Mm-hmm.
They all like the major figures
Yeah.
that you would want on the head.
There's no wasted slot for this series. They're all main characters.
Yeah, the one maybe I would get rid of just because I don't like the figure that much is the Grandpa figure, but I'm still fine. I was still fine when I found the Grandpa figure in my pack. Yeah,
I do think that they're missing Mo, but I understood why they didn't include him.
they never made a Mo figure, right?
They didn't. No.
Sad.
He's kind of a weird design to make Lego.
And also, he was severely depressed.
I think after Lego,
They put a poo in.
what the fuck did you just say? Oh, they put a poo in. Okay, never mind.
I think Apu is more problematic than Mo.
Well, at the time, Apu was fine.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't canceled.
And also, as we've seen before, Lego is really racist when it comes to these figures.
That's true. They're Swedish. They don't know any better.
So they're
They haven't got the internet yet.
They got all the racist Lego people to work on the CMF series. It's like the mailroom of a
Yeah.
corporation.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I didn't get fired, but I got sent down here to CMF.
well, that can actually be seen in the next series, which after the Simpsons series, I think the Lego minifigures crescendoed with the Lego Simpsons and kind of took a pitfall. Because I know Liam's gonna like this line because of the spooky girl,
Mm-hmm.
and that Pegasus shield warrior. But other than that, I don't think there's a single figure that I would care to get at all.
Yeah, this has a couple standouts for me, but I agree it's not great. Spooky Girl, Pig Suit Guy is fun, Pun Warrior, Digester. But yeah.
Yeah, well, this is when they had that
Gamer?
The gamer figure.
I fucking hate.
Gamer kid figure.
I gotta give credit where it's due. The gamer figure. Whew,
Well,
gets
I
me
don't
all
think
hot
I
under
don't
the
think so
collar.
because he got blown out of the water in a later series where they just made Jacksepticeye, but we'll get to there.
And then the next series was a little bit better, but nothing again standing out other than maybe the King figure is my favorite in this series. But I really think, did we really need the Snake Charmer, which is again a racist figure?
I really like this Snake Charmer. He's just such a caricature.
I will admit, not with the snake charmer, but I do. I really like the goblin. Sorry.
Me too. I had the
The Goblin is cool.
I had the goblin and I fucking gave it away. Now I gotta get it again.
Why?
It's a long story.
To who their name? Who are they? And what's their name? And what's their age? You gave it.
I gave him a bunch of my Lego for a D&D project that was abandoned, and he never gave it back, including my Bosk figure, which goes for like $25.
What the fuck?
That's sad.
And I tried DMing him like last year, and he never responded because he's him.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, we do have to bleep out his name. Will.
Yeah, bleep out that.
Yes.
I want my goblin back.
Hashtag bring back.
We know you're listening.
Yeah, we know you're. But again, that's another meth line. But I don't know your Bosk was taken away. That's sad. But we're talking about minifigures right now, so we can't go to Bosk.
Unfortunately, that was in the height of the Lego Dark Ages, where not only was I not interested in Lego, but I actively disliked
You just
it.
gave him away.
I actively disliked it because it was childish, and I was in my edgy high school phase.
Wow.
But now I like it again.
I like Hot Dog Man.
Wow.
I'll say I bought Paleontologist Girl on Bricklink just because she's really cute.
She is.
I have a controversial opinion about the next series. Can I say it?
Series 14.
No, this is
Oh.
the Lego Simpsons Series 2.
Yes. Go ahead.
Bad.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. The only figure that I like is Dr. Fink. That's it.
I don't know. I like a few of them. I can't say he's the like. I like Smithers. I like Willie. I like Mole Man. Other than that, I think there are a couple stingers.
I think
It's the reskins of the main characters.
leftovers.
That's the problem to me.
Mm-hmm.
This
Do
is
we
the
really need to do the Bartman figure?
Well,
I like Bartman.
Maggie's the exact same figure. She just comes with a dog now.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Although I love the dog. I really like the dog. Santa's little
Me
helper, but it is just the exact same Maggie.
She has different eyes. That's the only.
Yeah.
This is actually
I think I might have a controversial opinion.
real
though.
quick. This is
sorry.
it's okay. This is the only series that I owned every figure from. I had all of them, and that so it holds a special place in my heart because it's the first series where I collected all the collectibles.
I'm sorry that you own a comic book guy figure.
I like the comic book.
That figure sucks.
That's not a character that should exist in Lego.
He's supposed to be fat. I just don't like him at all.
I didn't have a single one of these figures.
But after two bad, sorry, Will. I know it has a special place in your heart. But after two
It's not the best.
pretty mid to bad tier figures, we go to this series 14, which may be my favorite.
Mine too. Might be. It's up there.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say it's up there for me too. It's very good.
I love it.
I don't have any of these guys, unfortunately, because this is also my Lego Dark Ages. But these are insanely good.
For context, this is series 14 monsters, so
Yeah.
they're all like very Halloween themed.
Yeah. I am lucky to have gotten 3 of these. I
Ooh.
wanted them all, but I don't even know how I ended up with 3 because this would have been my Dark Ages too. But yeah, this is one of the best series.
Which 3 do you have?
I had the Plant Guy, the Banshee, and the Elvira.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah.
My favorite, though, I really like the Fly Guy. The Fly.
I had see, because my Lego Dark Ages didn't start until like I want to say I was out of high school.
Well, you're in your Lego Dark Ages right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually had a bunch of these figures. Like I had the Mad Scientist, the Plant Guy, the Fly Monster, the Spectre, who was very cute, Zombie Cheerleader, Gargoyle, Monster Rocker.
The who? Oh, the ghost, the Spectre.
Yes. The Monster Rocker, the Frankenstein with the guitar. I think that's my favorite. I just think it's a cute concept. I had a Bigfoot and the Spider Lady.
He's called Squarefoot, which I think is very clever.
That's funny.
They should have called him Square Squatch.
I like that too. But that's also a good one. I think if I were to get the figures, I would want the Spectre, the Skeleton Guy, and the Mad Scientist. I would be happy. Guys, this has gone. We've been talking about these Lego minifigures for over an hour now, so I think we have to make this a 2-parter.
All right.
Is that fair of me to say?
Fair. I think that's fair.
because I love talking about Lego minifigures. We go in depth in them, but we have like 20 more series after this.
We have our limits.
Yeah,
So
we're only human.
We have 10.
Okay, well we can do the 10 next time.
Okay.
Because it's getting a little long in the tooth for our listeners. It's gonna be like because we talked about 10 series in an hour, and then we did series 11 to 14 just like kind of semi quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to dive deep into these next series because they got some licensed series that I'm gonna gush about.
And I got something that I'm gonna be pissed about. So
Okay, that's fair.
Ooh, cliffhanger.
and also I do think that we ended it on a very good note with the monster series because I think we all agree that that's one of the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the best series there is. I think it's top 3. But I think that concludes this episode of Bricked Up, guys. Episode 3 done.
Episode 3 done.
After our long hiatus, we'll be back.
In the books.
Put in the books.
In the books.
We're going to get to episode 4. We're not going to take another month.
We're not going to take another month, guys. That is not going to happen. And also, the next time we record, it should be our holiday episode.
Ooh.
Woohoo! Maybe I'll have some Christmas cheer or Hanukkah spirit in me.
I might have.
Maybe I'll have some Christmas spirit or Hanukkah cheer in me.
Ooh.
If it's between the 12th of January and the 27th, I might have a little cock in me even.
Which is all that's what we love to hear. Have a good one and enjoy God and Jesus and Christ. Bye, guys.
Read the Bible